watching The John Funk Show on lenses. Before we begin, please hit like and subscribe. So, if Cine is painting with light, then lenses are the paintbrush. A lens is a piece of glass that focuses light onto a sensor to create an image. Lenses are either prime or zoom. Prime have a fixed focal length. Zooms have a varied focal length. We'll get back to focal length in a second. But lenses are either prime or zoom. And they're classified as normal, wide, or long, also known as telephoto. Lens types include close-up or macro, zoom, and special purpose, which are fun. We'll get to those in a second too. The common brands are Canon, Zeiss, Leica, ARRI, and Sigma. All right, so back to the two defining characteristics of a lens. It's focal length and aperture. All right? Focal length, which is measured in millimeters, determines the magnification of the image projected onto the image plane. So you've got normal lenses, which are like 35 to 55 millimeter, which is normal, all right? Wide is 35 to 24 millimeter. Ultra wide is like 24-18. It's like landscapes, you know, if you're going to shoot Heaven's Gate or whatever, outdoor scenery. Fisheye is shorter than 18, distorted. Okay. And so those are the main building blocks of focal length. Aperture determines the light intensity of the image. All right, so that's the other component to lenses. The aperture refers to the adjustable opening in the lens that controls the amount of light entering the camera, and it's measured in f-stops. They work with t-stops as well, which are true stops, but f-stops are generally used more on set. Small aperture is something like a f-stop of 1.4, which is wide. It allows more light into the lens. A large f number, like 16, is small, and it lets in less light. Aperture also significantly influences depth of field, affecting how much of the scene is in focus. So my stories are frequently kind of epic in scope, and so I kind of like, I do favor wide lenses, but again, everything has to come from character and story. My favorite lenses, I do like what I call the Kubrick lens. It's called the Carl Zeiss Planar 50mm f/0.7 lens, and I believe they were developed maybe by NASA, and he used them for Barry Lyndon to capture candlelight in a way that hadn't before. So I love those lenses. I also like 3D and stereoscopic lenses that allow depth. Fish eyes, are an interesting effect. Infrared lenses that capture light that's virtually impossible with the naked eye is interesting. I've been thinking recently about telecentric lenses and how to use those in terms of perhaps unreliable narrators in stories, because they make objects appear at the same size regardless of the distance from the lens. And so the optical illusion created by the telecentric lens, I've been thinking about recently, how would you use that in story? So what are some of your favorite lenses and why? Until my next video, thank you.